So I was forced to lie yesterday, and the reason is because I did something that probably wasn't the best idea. I always buy stuff from this guy. I like to call him curb sales because, people throw their stuff on the curb and they, have a little sale. So anyway, I go to this guy that I always go to, and I bought some stuff from him, and there was a bus bench, and on that bus bench there was a bag, and there was nobody around. So I was like, maybe somebody just left it. So I opened up the bag and looked inside, and there was a really nice jacket, and I looked it up. It was like, I don't know, more like a cool hip jacket with like Looney Tunes on the back, but it wasn't like sponsored by Looney Tunes or anything like that, but it kind of had that look. But it was a cool jacket. I looked it up, and it was like close to like $200. So I look around, and there's nobody around, so I put it in my car. Also, there was a Urban Outfitters gift card in there, so I grabbed the card, and I think I put it in my pocket or something. Anyway, I go back to the guy that has the curb sale, and I'm looking around. All of a sudden, this kid comes up, and he's like, "Hey, did you guys see a bag over here?" And I was like, "Oh, well, what was in it?" And he said a jacket. And I said, "Oh, I have the jacket, but I don't have a bag or anything." And I was like, "It's in my car. I can get it for you." So I went and got it, gave him, and he was like, "Did you see the bag? Or did you see who took the bag?" And I didn't want to rat out the curb sale guy, because after I had grabbed the jacket, he came around and he grabbed all the stuff. So I didn't want to say he took it. So I pretty much had to say, no, I don't know who took it. So I had to lie. And then he asked about the Urban Outfitter card. And so I was looking for it. I wanted to give it back to him because I don't want to steal stuff from anybody. I just thought maybe sometimes people just leave stuff and it gets taken, But I mean, even if it's going to get taken by somebody else, doesn't mean it's right. I mean, it might have been a good thing anyway, because if someone else would have taken it, he never would have even got the jacket back. So it might have been good that I actually took the jacket, but I don't like the fact that I had to lie to the kid. So I felt bad about that, and I'm glad he got it back. And I just couldn't find that Urban Outfitters card. And I said, I don't know, maybe I grabbed a card, and I showed him a card, but it wasn't the right one. So I couldn't find the card. He ended up leaving. He was happy he got his jacket back. He said, "Thank you for being honest." And I said, "You're welcome." And I wish I had found that card, but I didn't. It wasn't until later when I got home I found it, and it actually had some money on it. So I felt kind of bad about that. But the lesson is, don't mess with stuff in the first place. But also, if there's a situation like that, I need to know where I put whatever I took. That way, if somebody comes back looking for it, I can give it back to them. So that's the lesson. When you do something that may not be right, you may be forced to do something that goes against your values. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me yesterday, because I don't like lying. I don't steal. So that's why I gave him his jacket back. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the card, but I was forced to lie because, like I said, I didn't want to say, "Oh yeah, that dude took your bag," So I got caught in a bad situation. Just got to learn from it, Don't do stuff like that. But I'm happy I was able to give him his jacket back, and somebody else didn't take it, and he didn't lose it forever. So hopefully you learned something as well, and you do the right thing next time you find yourself in a similar situation. Have a good night.